Hey guys, this is Barry with FaO&x Outdoors, and we're doing another unboxing video on probably one of the coolest bikes I've ever unboxed. And let me tell you the reason why. This thing has AI navigation. It has an app that where you want to go, it will connect it to your screen on your bike and tell you to turn left or turn right and stuff like that. That is the coolest thing I've seen so far. It's a dual battery. It's a what's called a T80 frame, which has got some light carbon. It's got two batteries and actually weighs 56 pounds. That's insane. So I'm excited to get into this one. I think this will be one that I'm going to 100% approve, but man, when you get into them and you wind up just absolutely getting so disappointed in them. The only thing right now I want to talk about to the company, you don't have to pay attention to this, but take a look at this right quick. It looks like somebody stepped all over it. It looks like it's been banged up a little bit. I don't know where your storage is, but that is just not very professional. It looks like literally different people's shoes have stepped on this, like this was some kind of stepping stool or something like that. There's no actual physical damage to it. This is called the Air 750 Max, which is the 750 watt motor on the back of it, which is awesome for going up hills and stuff like that. I think you should do a little bit more on the box. If you have social media or anything like that, put your QR codes. You could grow your company just off this billboard right here. It doesn't say anything about what it is other than this right here. If I just showed anybody what this is, they would have no idea. Put a bike on it, going over a mountain, just stuff like that. So I would upgrade this box personally. And whoever you're keeping this stuff stored to, you're storing your bikes in America, they're doing a horrible job. So don't do that. All right, let's dig into it. All right, well, do me a favor, guys. Don't open the box this way. If you have any issues whatsoever, save the box. Get you a buddy and have it lifted up from the top. The only reason why I'm doing this is just to show you what to expect when you get one. I got a brown seat, that's awesome. And you're gonna need really just one tool, possibly two. Be good to have a little wire cutters because you've got a bunch of little wire ties and a pocket knife. This is absolutely a beautiful bike. I do get people asking me if, can you ride this on the beach? And this is necessarily not a beach bike. If you bought this used, take a look at that, screenshot that. If you're wanting a beach bike, you want something with a wider tire. This is a 26-inch tire, which is gonna run awesome. It'll run straight, true. You're not gonna have any issues with it. This is plastic, which is fine. A lot of the metal ones, they always come damaged or scratched. The plastic ones are just better. But the tire you want to look for is more of like a 4-inch, 3-inch tire. The wider the better. Now, this is more for urban terrain. I love this tire. It's a single motor. It's in the rear. Take a look at that. That's a 2.5-inch. It came pumped with air. That's amazing. You put all this, take all this off. I think there's a battery here and there's a battery here, which is crazy. It's inside the seat, which is very inventive. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just get all this cleaned up and close it, bring it out here, because all you're doing is just gonna be taking this stuff off. And I think, oh, this has got lights on it too. It's got lights on the front, the back, and the side. That's freaking awesome. And here's your little plug right here. But let me get all this taken off and we'll go through it. 750 watt motor, dual battery, very pretty. It's got a dual arm torque sensor, which is right here, which feels what you're pushing versus having the sensor in the back where once it feels the revolution, it dumps all the power to you, which saves a lot on your battery. Carbon fiber frame, the T8 800. This thing is only $14.99. That is the craziest price I've ever heard. Let's see, we've got some pedals, we've got some stuff here. I'm gonna give you some stuff to take pictures of if you bought this used. This is your charger. Oh, nice, beautiful little kit. This company's really thought outside the box. I just wish their your advertising was better. It's got the quick release on your tire axle, which is freaking awesome. It's got your high-end LED. These are extremely bright. So put on your tire first. The reason why you want to do that is so your kickstand can work. Right now, it's just balancing on this. It's not very, crazy light. And all I'm doing, there's these little castle nuts Let's see if that'll take it off. And it does have a little shim on your brake, so we'll take that off as well. On the shocks, there we go, just took it off. It does have shock where you can turn your shocks off or on. And when you want to turn these off, just leave these alone. But if you're going to go down single track or anything, you don't want to feel like a pogo stick. You want this stiff. This is not really that kind of bike. So just leave them alone, keep them soft. That's what I would do personally. Let's put this tire on. It's got this little pad here on both sides. This is going to be easy for you guys. Using that little box they gave me as a trash can. All right. Here we go. So rotor, brakes. Try to put your brakes on first, and then put it on. Then put your axle on. So I'm putting the brakes on first, and then the axle. Stay. What's great is this thing is light. Come on. There we go. Got it. Everything's on. So all I'm going to do now is just put the kickstand down, and then I'll come back and put this on. All right. So you got 2 springs. Put one spring on one side, another spring on the other. I usually put the tightener, that little flap, this little flap here, on the kickstand side. There's not a right or wrong way here. You could do it either way. I'm gonna put the spring on, and then this little plastic nut. I'm just gonna tighten it on, just spinning it. So this don't have to be crazy tight, but it does need to be like that right there. Boom. So do not put it like this. What you're wanting is it to be flush with this. You don't want anything coming up and opening this up, because this will vibrate itself loose, and then you'll wind up having no front tire. This is the right way. Put it like, I want to get a little bit closer. Right like that. So this can be protected by this here. All right, so this is done. Super simple. You just pull this off, unscrew it, and you'll be able to take this off and store this easier. Let's put on the front fender. It's a screw on the back. Yeah, there's a screw. They left a screw on it. So screws on the back. Usually they have one that goes through. Let's get the tools out. Nice. Very common. Allen. If you're gonna take an Allen wrench, keep this on the bike somewhere if you can, because things happen. Keep this box near you so you can use it as a trash can. Any idea what those are for? We'll find out. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Looks like some wires, like a little repair kit. Oh, this will repair your tire. I wonder if this is a little oh, I gotcha. You know what these are? They're to open your, these are spoons to change your tire out. They give you some plugs. You can change your tires out. Dude, these are freaking nice. And then it does have a rubber solution repair kit. That is nice. All right, so let's see. We have to unscrew this. Is this? All right, we're gonna take this loose. This does come with a bunch of accessories if you want, like a rack for the back, a rack for the front, different stuff like that. All right. Boom. This little piece of aluminum tab here can be adjusted, so if it isn't correct or too far forward or anything, it can be bent. And you can tighten this down. It's no big deal. It's just this one little screw. It isn't gonna bother nothing. There. And if it's crooked, you can just give it a little twist. All right, so now we're gonna put these right here. So we'll put it on this back one back here. So this takes a little bit of time, and this is probably boring as well. I think I'm gonna move that down to here to make it smooth, but you don't have to watch this. It's probably boring. So let me knock this out real quick, and we'll take a look at it. I'll bring you back when I'm finished. So I've been playing with this for a minute here. I've actually loosened this up and raised it. I just don't like the way that looks, how high that is off there. It should be nice and smooth. Now I could fabricate by bending this arm, but I'm just gonna leave it the way it is at the moment. But personally, I don't like that. It should be nice and flush. You know what I mean? It doesn't look good. Looks like it's sticking up a little bit. All right, so now let's work on the handlebars. All right. This can adjust up and down for someone that's taller, shorter. Let's see here. Am I righty-tighty on this? I'm pushing harder than I need to be. Oof, that is hard. There we go, we're free. And this actually probably needs to be spun around to about like that. And this needs to line up. Hopefully you're able to see that. Don't worry about alignment just yet, but this needs to, we gotta take these 4 bolts off. Here we go. Trying to unscrew that actually damaged this. It pushed everything over. A little bit too tight or whatever, but it damaged this. So I'm gonna get these 4 bolts off. I'll be right back. All right, all done there. Let me get you up as close as I can, because it's got, we have these things here that shows, head it backwards. Just put this in the center, or you can adjust where it's comfortable for you. A little bit of a pain, this next part. Come on. Trying to do this blindfolded a little bit. Oh yeah, I got it. Do you see how that's, you can adjust it how you feel comfortable, which I pretty much know how I'd like it, but just finger tightening them. I still haven't tightened this back yet. Once you tighten one of these, it'll lock it down. Just when you tighten these, crisscross them, just like if you did a tire. All right, now I need to, so this here is the screws going this way, and this is going to give you your alignment. So what I'm doing is just looking straight down the bike where the handlebars and the tire, so it's pretty straight. There we go. Perfect. This isn't hard, guys. You can do this. That tire's the only thing that's a pain. There we go. Now we can adjust this. The odd thing is a lot of people think these are girl bikes, but that's the thing of the past. This, I mean, for someone it's got back problems or anything like that, this would be perfect for a male or a female. And what I'm doing is just tightening that one bolt that they had crazy freaking tight. I'm gonna crazy freaking tight it back. Yeah, that feels good. So the front brake is a little bit loose. One thing you can do is put a rubber band on here and hold it like this for overnight, and then take it back off, and it should be tight. If you look, I don't know if you can see that, but this one here, that's tight. This one is actually going all the way down. So there might be some air in the lines. So I'm just trying to get the bubble to come out. All right, it's a 7-speed, and the kickstand pushes it down really. I don't care for that either. It's leaning really hard. All right, let's do the light. So this is a Phillips head inside here, and what we're gonna do is tie this right to the side of here. Just a heads up, the Phillips head on that little thing sucks if you've got a regular Phillips head, because I know this is gonna suck. Putting it back on as well. But yeah, it'll be like that right there. Come on. There we go. And grab this. But yeah, if you've got a regular Phillips head somewhere, please go get it, because this will suck. And it's got a little nut that is inserted in that plastic, so just keep your eye on that. Don't lose that. Or once you have this screw taken out, you could lose that little nut. It's inserted in the back, so be careful there. All right, let me get this on. Here, let me show you this though, because there's this orange thing right here, and it's just arrow to arrow. It's got a little plastic arrow, or if you look, it's got a knot, and there's a knot right there. So they're really small pins, so be careful. All right, I'm gonna put this on, and then we'll, let's see, we gotta put the foot pegs on. We're almost done, guys. We're almost finished. We're looking for an R and an L. Usually it'll say it. They don't put an R or an L on theirs. They're usually on the end here. I don't see it. So we're gonna guess. Usually they'll have like a little, this is righty-tighty. Should be lefty. This is lefty-tighty, I'm sorry. Your left side will be lefty-tighty and your right side will be righty-tighty. Okay, easy enough. And this is what that wrench is for. I was wondering, because we didn't need the wrench. Usually they'll give you the wrench for the axle. And this is typically a 15. Let's see, is it a 15? Yep, there it is, perfect. All right, so that one's done. I'll do the other one, you don't have to worry about that. So let's go up top and let's go through the computer system. Let me get this on. Oh, and I'll take the battery out too. Got the battery. So this is a 9.6 amp hour. That's 9.6, this is 9.6. So what does that give you? It's 20, that's a little bit of change. All right, so they say that you can get 121 miles off of this, and that is 1,000% not true. And I know they're not gonna like that. Hearing that, I don't even know where they got that number from. So let me just show you this. It's got a USB, is it USB? Yeah, it's USB-C, or USB. So that's a USB charger. You can turn it on. They came and gave us half charge. Leave that on. You can turn this off. You can take this out and charge it in your house. You can also charge it on the bike as well. And it's, just leave this on, or you'll have issues trying to figure out, like, why is this not on? Because it comes turned off. So make sure you turn it on. All right, so that is on. See that? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You got to do something about that. The kickstand. All right, and so there's a plug right here. Do you see that? Come here. It plugs right in the back of this thing. Right. Come on. So here's the other battery. And there's the plug, which I know they won't let me. But this has got to fit inside here. What is this? Oh, this is how you charge it. So you charge the back here. There's that. Do you see that? All right. Let's put this back on. And that is crazy smart. Come on, there we go. Okay, it needs to go straight up and down like that. So it snaps in. So just give it a twist and pull. So it's got a self lock. You know, another company that does this is Anchor. They have a same setup where it locks in just like that. They said their stuff was patented, so we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, that worked easy. All right, let's go work up at the top. Okay, well, one thing I want to show you is on the side here is a USB-C charger as well. So you can take this and charge your cell phone, whatever you want to do. It comes with keys, so you can lock this key here. There's no lock for the one in the seat. Here is your throttle, your light, and your horn. All right, let's pull this up here. Nice. So you've got your lights. I wonder if this is it. Yep, that's it. Does it turn the back ones on? So the back ones is only brakes. I'll show that to you in a little bit. So this is your directions. So when you turn on your app, this will turn blue, and it will tell you where you want to turn. This is just it turns into a navigation thing. So lights, your navigation's connected. If you have any defaults, if you have any, this is like your check engine light, and this is your phone connected to the bike, which is awesome. You have pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then this is it right here. Now, if you hold to brake, this doesn't work at all. So you have to when you push this now, it's live. You've got units, brightness, wheel size, start from 0, anything else, boost drive, and I'm going to go through start strength. Some of this stuff is, you can put a password in here that no one can turn this on without the password. There's your Bluetooth, claim it, put back to factory. This is your speed, how far you've gone. your trip, and then your odometer. This one is like your odometer in your car. All right, so there's some boring stuff I have to show you real quick, so I'm going to turn this off real quick. So if you bought this used and you didn't get a manual with it, I'm going to show you a few things that you can screenshot. If you bought this new, you can skip past this, because after this I'll tell you some pros and cons about this bike. First thing, screenshot that. This is only if you bought it used. And that should be it. All right, so I wrote some notes here. So with the Pros, it's a powerful 750 watt motor with 900 watts of peak. So that helps you get up in hills, and 750 is perfect, to be honest with you. It doesn't drain your battery. Too high of a motor will kill these batteries. Too low of a motor, you just don't have any strength. An impressive range with the dual motors of 121 miles per charge. That is not true. And let me tell you, I have done thousands of miles on e-bikes. I might be stronger than some, or most of y'all are stronger than me. It doesn't matter. I put it on pedal assist too, and with the 20 amp hour battery, I can get about 50 to 55 miles. Now, could be some athletes in the comments that say I can do this or this or this, but this is 9.6, and I think they charge simultaneously through the back here. You can pop this off and charge this one in the house. You can charge this one in the house, but it comes with one charger. But I took a bike in the woods that said it could go 80 miles to a charge, and I went camping. And so I did a trail that was 77 miles, and I kept the amperage super low. This was back like 4 years ago, and I got 36 miles out of that charge, and that was it. And so it's not true. That's not true. I don't want you to go in the woods. I don't want you to do something where you're going to put yourself in a situation where you're in trouble. You know what I mean? This does not go 121 miles. At best, pedal assist 2, and you're doing a lot of the work, you should get about 50 miles safely. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Let's see. The T8 carbon fiber frame, I love the weight of this. It's insane how light this bike is. And it comes with dual batteries. That's crazy. That's definitely a pro. With the GPS thing on your app, crazy awesome. And I don't think there's anybody else doing this. That's a home run. $14.99, and you're getting all of this. They also do payments as well. It's got the smart display. That thing up there is insane. And it's actually a comfortable design. Very nice seat. The handlebar grips are the flat kind, so if you have carpal tunnel or tunnel carpal, you can rest them. It won't hurt your hands. And it's got hydraulic brakes, super bright lights. It's got lights down the side that makes it, just the safety of this bike is top notch. I wish it was a dual piston, but it's absolutely fine. All right, some cons. I don't really like the cons that I have on here, because it says price point. I think $14.99, this is actually a great price. I don't like the kickstand. I don't like how, that is leaning pretty hard. I don't like the front fender, how it's jacked up higher from the front and the back. I wish it was 8. I wish it was 8 gears. 7 on a 750 watt motor. It ghost pedals once you're getting up to speed, and it just feels like you're not doing anything. The 8th gear, I just think all e-bikes should have hydraulic brakes, 8 gears. I don't know why they do 7, because it's just ghost pedaling. You're not feeling anything once you're at 7 gear. But yeah, I don't really see that there's much cons to it at all. It's a great bike. I approve it. And I don't approve every bike I do. But yeah, now this is it's got a 2.5 inch tire width. So this isn't necessarily going on the beach. You want a wide tire. But yeah, I like it. So that's the end of this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell. I appreciate y'all if y'all like watching honest reviews. I've got a ton of them. I got more coming out. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.